When Johnny tore out of Blackthorn Asylum on Halloween, Seattle turned its lights up and pretended the danger was someone else's problem. They were wrong. The city wore rain like a cloak that night, neon smeared into puddles, cheap arcade lights blinking over streets full of people pretending the costumes were only costumes. Johnny walked through that pretend world like a thing that had learned how to wait. He wore the ScareCrow mask like a grin, stitched burlap, one button eye loose, straw snarling from the neck. He moved slow, patient as a predator that trusts time. Evelyn Hart was 24 and worked nights pouring coffee in a diner under a flickering sign. She'd read Johnny's trial transcripts once, the way some people read the weather, to know what might come. She'd been a child the night the ScareCrow Man had first come through town. She remembered the sound of crow feathers in her hair and the taste of metal in the air. She had a memory other people had buried, a face glimpsed under burlap, a laugh that sounded like wind through dry corn. She'd never told anyone. You didn't, not if you wanted to stay whole. On Halloween, the city's sirens were thin and indecisive. The news vans arrived late. The police radios squealed with calls from every corner at once. Johnny didn't need to run. He'd placed scarecrows like markers, one on a stoop with a child's plastic mask, one in a playground swing with a shoe nailed to its wrist, tokens in a ritual only he understood. Each one was a promise, and the promise always had a name. Evelyn started to notice the things that crawled at the edges of attention. A shadow bending the wrong way under a street lamp, a cheap paper crow left on her car with its head turned toward the alley. She told herself she was being dramatic. She told herself she was safer than the newspapers said. The city was loud enough to hide anything, and she had learned to move through noise like a ghost. He stopped being a headline at the corner of 3rd and Pine and became a presence on the periphery of mirrors. He'd come for her because he remembered the child who screamed and would not yield to silence.